I wanted to just thank you, particularly for this book and this time. We've spent 3 years fighting against this tyranny. I've known from way back what's coming. At the time the lockdown started, I was working as editor-in-chief for a national medical publication and got COVID canceled out of the job. It was based in Seattle. That should tell you something. I wasn't woke enough. But we've fought very, very hard. And I've seen the apathy you're talking about. I've seen the churches who just crumbled so quickly and went to online churches. Can I play you something real quick? I want to show you an experience I had if you've got a couple more minutes.
Sure. We actually have the video of that, the tape of that. Let's go ahead and play the video of Kelly getting handcuffed.
No, you're going to hear this because your health department made us hear this.
Mr. Walker?
You're going to hear this.
Mr. Walker, if
What?
you don't watch your language, I'm going to have you escorted out of the room.
Your health department threw us under the
Sir,
bus,
I'm
and the
asking
constant
you-
barrage of this kind of language
Sergeant at Arms,
has been sent.
please escort this man out of the hearing room.
No. Your health department threw us to the rage
Sir?
mob.
I've asked you to behave and to...
I have a right to speak.
Okay,
I have a right to speak.
let go of the podium.
I'll censor the language, but you need to understand
No.
that my family has been submitted to threats. My family has been submitted to threats because of you. Death threats on my staff. You are violating my civil rights.
You are resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm just strong. And you're going to hear from me. You're going to be getting a class action lawsuit. Let me get my things, please. So that story goes on, but this was September 15th of 2020, and all I did was speak out. And about a year later, I was arrested again for speaking out. And we've been definitely forefront of the persecution, but we haven't backed down, and we won't back down. And your book resonates with us. And I know my wife wanted to say thank you for writing.
Listen, I want to tell you, it's because of folks like you that I can speak out boldly. I want to say God bless you for speaking out and for standing. We need to be bold. We need to understand that the facts and the truth are on our side. And I believe God is doing something in our generation. It gives me tremendous hope for the future and that we need to stand strong. And so I applaud you all for doing this and for strengthening the church. And it's a lot of what I do, a lot of what I write and try to produce on my radio show and TV and stuff, because we have to get the church awake. And if you're going to some dead church that it doesn't want to be involved in any of this stuff, or that doesn't understand that we're in a battle, get out of that church, because God has cursed the fig tree. We need to be all in on this. I just think that God is doing a great thing in our time. So thank you.
Absolutely. And a little less than a year after that, Ines D'Souza came out to speak at our coffee shop. And we had a larger event, and I was trying to find a church to host it, and the churches would turn us down. They'd say it's too political. And I just talked with Hannah Faulkner. She's wonderful. You should consider having her on your show if you haven't. She's 16 years old. She's a firebrand, and she's doing a lot against the grooming of children, the transgender movement. And she got together a little event here that's coming up. And again, churches, she had a hard time finding a place.
We could talk for hours. I'm going to have to go, but I will tell you, I am grateful to you and to John and others that we're in a battle, and the Lord is with us, and He has great things planned, and be encouraged.
Thank you so much. And there are those of us out there who are holding the line. And Eric, thanks so much. Thanks for coming on Fathering in a World God Mad. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. I know it's going to help a lot of parents, fathers, and kids out there.
Privilege. Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.